Although we're still a long way from the Batman's 2021 release date, we already know a lot about Robert Pattinson's debut as the Caped Crusader. From an impressive new Batsuit to the story taking place in Matt Reeves' Gotham City, this is going to be a completely fresh direction for The Dark Knight. Let's take a look at what to expect from the Batman. After a long search for the next Bruce Wayne following Ben Affleck's departure, it was finally announced last year that Robert Pattinson would be the next actor to don the cape and cowl for a new trilogy of Batman films directed by Matt Reeves. Reeves is best known for directing the stunning found-footage monster movie Cloverfield, as well as the action-packed Dawn of the Planet of the Apes and its sequel, War of the Planet of the Apes. Don't worry though, the film isn't another straight-up origin story, as the Wrap has confirmed we'll see Pattinson's Dark Knight in his second year of crime fighting. Reeves also told The Hollywood Reporter that audiences will see Batman in his detective mode more than we've ever seen before. While other cinematic versions of the hero have briefly shown his investigative skills, the Batman will see Bruce rely on them if he's to keep up with the horde of villains appearing throughout the film. According to rumors, The Long Halloween is the basis for the new adventure, and the story sees Batman hunting the Holiday Killer, a murderer who strikes once a month and only on holidays. The story features a number of the Dark Knight's iconic rogues gallery, with Catwoman, the Penguin, the Riddler, and Two-Face all appearing in the comic to make the investigation even more confusing. The series followed Batman shortly after year one, which makes sense if this is to be his second year defending Gotham. The Long Halloween was written by Jeff Loeb, with art from Tim Sale, and featured other notable villains like Scarecrow, Mad Hatter, and Poison Ivy along the way. With plenty of bad guys to go up against, there's a number of ways Reeves' film could lead into sequels and spin-offs. Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman and Colin Farrell's Penguin are already confirmed to appear, while Paul Dano's Edward Nashton will evolve into the Riddler. Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman seemingly has an extremely prominent role in the film, as she recently opened up about the intense training she's undertaken in preparation for the stunts involved. The star-beat actresses like Ana de Armas, Alicia Vikander, Isaac Gonzalez, and Ella Balinska for the role of Selina Kyle. Kravitz explained that she spent 2 months simply training and learning fight choreography for the role. She later mentioned to Variety that Pattinson is perfect for Batman, and that she knows they have each other's backs when it comes to filming. Although fans have yet to see her costume, Kravitz explained there's been many fittings and that it's exciting. The actress has previously been seen sporting Selina's short haircut, which has appeared in several different eras of the character. Fans are also theorizing that Peter Sarsgaard's district attorney, Gil Colson, is actually Two-Face, but that remains unconfirmed. Although since The Long Halloween told Two-Face's origin, it wouldn't be surprising to see the deranged DA make an appearance. Jeffrey Wright, the film's Commissioner Gordon, even teased fans on Instagram with a picture of the iconic book. This new version of Gotham will boast its own unique tone, with Colin Farrell calling Matt Reeves' script beautiful and dark, after Zoe Kravitz revealed that the entire cast is excited about the story. Aside from the villains, Matt Reeves has quickly amassed an impressive supporting cast to surround the key players. The Big Lebowski's John Turturro joined the film as the notorious mobster Carmine Falcone. In The Long Halloween, Falcone is saved by Thomas Wayne after being shot, and later tells a young Bruce that he could always ask him for help if he needs it. The Leftovers and Teen Wolf stars Charlie Carver and Max Carver also joined the film in unknown roles, while newcomer Jamie Lawson is playing Bella Real, a mayoral candidate. Knowing how quickly Gotham goes through mayors, she's going to need tough skin to survive that race. While Orange is the New Black's Gil Perez Abraham later joined the cast, it isn't clear who he's playing either. Something tells us Matt Reeves has plenty of tricks up his sleeve. To avoid set leaks, Matt Reeves revealed a moody first look at Robert Pattinson's Batsuit on Twitter, including Michael Giacchino's haunting score for the film. The footage unveiled a bulky set of armor which looks to use the gun that killed Bruce's parents as the bat symbol on his chest. Although there's some debate over if the gun could be used as a batarang, the suit also has projectiles built into his gauntlets. Sure, it's not as slick and simple as Ben Affleck's costume was, or even Christian Bale's, but this homemade take on the iconic design instantly reminds us of Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo's 0 Year storyline. That story sees the Riddler completely cut Gotham City off from the rest of the world in Bruce's first year of being Batman. The story found new ways of establishing Batman's origin story away from the stereotypical flashback to that fateful night in the alleyway. Fans were quick to note the similarities between the new costume and Zero Year after leaked photos from the Glasgow set showed off the Batbike in action. Although having pointy bat ears on the bike feels like a recipe for disaster. With every Batman comes an equally iconic Batmobile, and Robert Pattinson's Dark Knight is no exception. Matt Reeves once again gave fans their first look at the new Batmobile on Twitter, with the new beast designed to look like a muscle car rather than an oversized tank. It looks like something Bruce and Alfred could have realistically built themselves, rather than just borrowing everything from Wayne Enterprises like Christian Bale did. Luckily, Pattinson will have Andy Serkis to help him in his war on crime as Alfred Pennyworth, although we doubt the star will be using motion capture to play the royal butler. Okay, relapse fears from working on the team-up movie is why he left the cape and cowl behind. He explained that even though he was offered to direct and star in his own series of films, he lost the passion and the enthusiasm for it. Arkham Asylum was reportedly a huge part of Affleck's take on the character, delving into Bruce Wayne's psyche and what makes him tick. Because of disapproval from many fans, others quickly turned to his performances in films like Cosmopolis, The Lighthouse, and Good Time to prove that the star's versatile acting abilities make him a perfect fit for the role. Pattinson himself previously mentioned that Batman's the only hero he's ever wanted to play. But when he spoke to Empire magazine, the star explained that he wants to push Batman as far as he can, saying that R-rated movies have a lot more scope for storytelling. Now, that doesn't necessarily reveal that the film will be a brutal, bloody horror movie, but it at least tells us that this is going to be a Batman with an edge. Pattinson later told Entertainment Weekly that there's always something special about Batman movies. Composer Michael Giacchino praised the star's performance, calling it fresh and different. The star was previously seen learning Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu from instructor Regan Machado, who was tasked with training the star for the film. Although the photos posted to Instagram didn't reveal any specific fight scene from the Batman, fans should expect a brutally efficient crime fighter when the film eventually arrives. Now for the bad news. Like other productions recently affected by the worldwide coronavirus pandemic, filming on the Batman is currently indefinitely on hold until the situation dies down. Hopefully, Matt Reeves, Robert Pattinson, and the rest of the cast will resume filming as soon as possible. In April, Warner Bros. Announced that the Batman's release date has been pushed 4 months from June 25th, 2021 to October 1st, 2021. The announcement follows similar moves by other studios such as Sony, Universal, Paramount, and Disney that have either postponed and/or pushed their movies to a later date. Earlier in April, Disney pushed Phase 4 of the upcoming Marvel Cinematic Universe to later dates in 2020, 2021, and 2022. And Shazam 2 is shifting to November 4th, 2022 from an April 2022 release date. Production on the long-in-development solo Flash film, starring Ezra Miller as the Scarlet Speedster, will shoot sometime in 2021, as Miller has to first shoot the third installment of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. With incredible talent both in front of the camera and behind it, the Batman has quickly become one of DC's most anticipated releases. Make sure to keep an eye on Heroic Hollywood for all the latest entertainment news. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and let us know in the comments below what you're most excited to see from Robert Pattinson's Caped Crusader in The Batman. Thank you for watching.